Hi, my name is James Shepard with CCSalesPro.com, and in the next few videos, I'm going to be walking you through how to sell merchant services. I'd like to get started by telling you 3 things I don't like about most sales training courses that I've been involved in. I don't know how many of you have ever gone to a sales training course, you've had a sales trainer come into your business, or even you've read a sales book. There's 3 things about sales training that frustrate me, and I wanted to talk about those first because these 3 things are not going to be a problem with this particular training course. The first thing I don't like about some sales training programs is that they're too general. You'll go to a sales training program and they'll try to explain how to sell corporate jets, and they'll try to explain in the same sales training program how to sell, hot dogs from a hot dog stand. Well, those are 2 very different items to sell. And in any successful sales career, there's going to be some particular things that you need to learn in order to be successful in that industry. Now, I sell merchant services. In the last 4 or 5 days, I've personally made 6 or 7 sales myself personally out face-to-face in the field. I've sold people over the phone, and so I am a salesman of merchant services. So I can assure you that the training you're going to go through in these videos is specific, it's targeted, and while some of it will be a little bit general and have some general sales advice, I'm going to try to make it as specific as possible. I figured that if you didn't already know how to sell, you probably wouldn't be getting into this business and you probably wouldn't be watching this video. So I'm going to assume that you already know how to sell, and I'm going to show you how to take that knowledge and that experience and apply it to the merchant services industry. Secondly, most training programs have too much fluff. It's not practical. You'll go to a training and you might be there for 2 or 3 or 4 days for a seminar, and you get out and you think, oh man, that was great. That was so good. And then you get home and you think, now what can I do with that? My goal in this training is to present you with specific action steps that you can take along the way. So be ready to take action on the training. The worst thing for me would be if you watch this whole training and your company put you through this training, and then at the end of it, you think, well, I don't know what to do now, or you don't take action. My goal is not just to show you things to think about. My goal is to show you things that you can actually do that are going to have a positive impact on your commission. Third, most training programs are not personalized and they're not engaging. Now, depending on where you're watching this video, if you're watching it on YouTube, you can make a comment right below this video and we'll talk back and forth via comments on YouTube. If you're part of a larger company that's using my sales training, you're going to want to talk with your manager, and I'm going to try to make this program as personalized and as engaging as possible. I want to spend a lot of time in this training helping you develop your pitch, helping you develop the things that you can say. Because let's face it, I can't in a few hours of training cover everything you need to know about how to sell merchant services. But what I can do is I can give you a pitch that works, and we can give you worksheets and help you develop this pitch along the way. So again, depending on where you're watching the video, make sure you're engaging with this video and the content that we present. Make sure you're able to apply it to what you're doing. And then if you have questions, talk to your manager, talk to your sales trainer, or you can always email me, james@CCSalesPro.com, james@CCSalesPro.com. So, there's our introduction, 3 things I don't like about sales training, and I can assure you that this training is not going to have any of those 3 things, so let's get started.